It's well and good knowing that the visible part of the universe is 92 billion light years across. But as we've already seen, it's very easy to have brain to dismiss big numbers. It really is. So I'm assuming we've all heard of the speed of light, and 299,792,458 meters a second. Exactly. Or if you're old like me, 186,000 miles an hour. A second, sorry. And as Albert Einstein famously told us, nothing can travel through space faster than the speed of light. Kind of ish. He never actually specifically said it word for word, rather it's explained in his 1905 paper on the electrodynamics of moving bodies. I've read that, so you don't have to. So the first thing we're going to do is just have a think about what 186,282 miles per second looks like. Because 186,282 miles per second means that light travels around the Earth at about the rate of 7.5 times in a single second. But does that mean anything to anybody here? Because it doesn't to me. I don't know what that means. Don't know what it means. So let's try and think of it in human terms. We can use a driving time calculator, and again, yes, I am boring, I have done this. We can input 186,282 miles into that and say, let's say speed of 55 miles per hour. Most of us know what 55 miles an hour feels like. And this is exactly what we want. It's exactly what I want you to do today. We need this human connection instead of simply throwing random numbers about. This gives us the answer, 3,386 hours and 57 minutes. We can get this into something that feels familiar by dividing it by 24, and this will give us the number of days it will take to travel this distance. The answer to this is 141.122917. So in real terms, just over 141 days, which equates to just over 4.6 months. Again, we should stop at this point, take stock, because I don't think people really let these numbers sink in enough. We rush through things, and this can't be rushed, because ultimately we're talking about the size of reality itself. So I really want you to stop and have a good think about what the size of the universe in relation, not to these big numbers, but to you, and to you, and to you. All of you, all of us. It's important. So let me give you another example to really try and hammer this home. My father was diagnosed with cancer at the end of August 2012. He didn't live to see 2013. That's less time than this journey at 55 miles an hour would take us. Devastating news of a terminal illness to the death of someone who has been there your entire life. And had we been making this journey, all that heartache, all the emotions, all those last goodbyes and tears would have taken place in the same distance as it takes light less than a second to travel. Really important to get that human connection when we're thinking about the size of this. Now think about your own life. Think about what 4.6 months means to you. Really take stock of what you could do in that time instead of travelling 186,282 miles. Hopefully we're getting somewhere on the same page now. And I think we need to change units of measurement, although I implore you when we do this to consider what we've just talked about. Just really consider that vast amount of time and distance. The unit of measurement when talking about cosmic distances is the light year, and this is the distance that light travels in a single year, and is used because the universe is so big that standard measurements, such as miles, would be absolutely and utterly useless. When we're measuring things in units of light speed, we're not just measuring distance, but we are also looking back into the past. When you see light from the sun you're looking 8 minutes into the past approximately. So moving on, our nearest cosmic neighbour in the star world is Proxima Centauri. Next door, in this case, is 4.2 light years away, which, as we will by now be familiar with, means that it would take the light travelling to us 4.2 years to make the journey. The Milky Way is between 100 and 200,000 light years in diameter and contains anywhere from an estimated 100 billion to 400 billion stars. Just think about that. Modern estimates of the number of galaxies in the universe are a dizzying 2 trillion. And I don't use the word dizzying lightly. I really don't. The reason I don't use it lightly is because I can't really comprehend what that means. It's such a vast number. So now I want to return to the number I asked you to bookmark, 13.8 billion light years. I hope by this point, if someone says to you, the universe is 13.8 billion years old, you won't compare it to Musk's billions of dollars, but instead the phenomenal distance that light travels in a second. I also hope that you will have enough of a grasp to understand that awe and not true comprehension is the correct response to this knowledge.